2 months ago, I had so much fun making a video on Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 but on the Nintendo Wii. The game was alright and I had a lot of fun, but the problem was the game had absolutely zero content and played more like a demo than an actual full game. But I had fun because I took matters into my own hands and I was jumping around my basement like a total buffoon. Regardless, there was so much potential on wrestling games on the Nintendo Wii, but of course, I still felt bad for all the Wii kids who back in the day were so excited and amped. Oh my god, I got SVR on the Wii. They were expecting the same game that we got on the PS3 and the Xbox. Instead, they got a game which had like 5 match types. So I played the game, I made a video, I uploaded on the channel, I got great views and a bunch of comments, but one thing I noticed was everyone and their mom was tweaking in the comments. Yo, Pav, you gotta play SVR09, please man, it's amazing, it has this, it has that, it has naked Trish Stratus running around, it has proof that Tupac's alive in Cuba, please play SVR09. The comments were hyping this game up like no tomorrow, and I was down. The plan was to always make a video on this game. The only thing was, I was never really a fan of SVR 2009. I always felt like Smackdown vs. Raw 09 was the worst SVR game in the series, so seeing all this hype had me a little confused, but a little confusion has never stopped me, so even then I was curious, how the hell could they have possibly improved the game so much in 1 year? And I also thought at best it's probably just an exact port of the PS2 version or something, but yo, I'm gonna be honest, I was in for the biggest surprise I've ever had playing any of these wrestling games for this YouTube channel, because in the biggest plot twist I could have imagined, this game left me speechless. Let's just cut to the chase. It's your boy Pav, aka WrestlinGifs, and it's finally time to take a look back at Smackdown vs. Raw 2009, but for the Nintendo Wii. Let's get into it. So once the game was downloaded and loaded up, and the first thing I noticed was, whoa, this menu looks exactly the same as the PS3 version, which it did in 08 too, but the difference was this time, every single game mode was there. They had My WWE to edit all your idiots, Road to WrestleMania is here, so Wii users can finally have story modes and cutscenes. There's tournament modes. Create a Wrestler is actually super solid, and you can make wrestlers that, hey, wait for it, they actually look like humans. And now Wii users also have Create an Entrance, but the best part was, when you go to play a match, there's actually matches to play in a wrestling game. Praise the Lord, hallelujah. In SVR08, all you had were normal matches and an Extreme Rules match. This year, I don't know what Ukes was on, why they were so motivated, but they had basically everything you needed. Hell in a Cell, Ladder, TLC, Backstage, Cage, Extreme Rules, Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, My Mom vs. My Dad. It's honestly impressive. I was shook. The glow from last year was insane, and even though there's no Inferno match, it's fine. You have everything you really need to have fun in a wrestling game. And of course, the roster is complete. It's basically the same as the PS3 version or the Xbox version. Every single wrestler that's in that game is in here too. Now, the roster for SVR09 was definitely a downgrade from like 06 and 07 and even 08, but hey, it's not that bad. I mean, hey, eventually you can unlock Tony, right? So before I even played a match, I'm gonna be honest, I was super impressed. They have match types, they have game modes, they improved so much, and even if they left the gameplay exactly the same, I would have been down. So I chose my first match, Extreme Rules, John Cena versus CM Punk. I started the match, I was ready, I was amped, but I was not prepared for what the hell I got. Ladies and gentlemen, for some reason, I don't know why, I don't know how, I never expected this, but Smackdown vs. Raw 2009 on the Nintendo Wii is one of the funnest wrestling games I have ever played in my life. As soon as the entrances started, the graphics were fine, John Cena came out, and there was this little countdown on the top left, and ladies and gentlemen, they give you full control to act out the wrestlers' entrances. Last year, I was doing this shit by myself to have fun. In this game, you can actually do it. So when I did the salute with the Wii motion controller, John Cena actually did it in the game, and this is honestly amazing. You can do Jeff Hardy's weird ass dance, flex like Jericho, and it gets better and better because every single wrestler has their unique animations, but the game just kept impressing me. I did the edge entrance and I could control when to trigger the pyro. I was blown away. Like I said, I don't know what Ukes was on, but this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a wrestling game. There's so many options. You can go full heel mode on the ramp and start ripping up fan signs in the middle of your entrance. Tag teams have entrances together and you can control whoever you are. Yeah, it's kind of hard to synchronize it with their partner, especially when Shawn Michaels is all drugged up, up, but it's fine, it's cool, it's all good. And they give you freedom, so yeah, you can do silly, stupid stuff when you're the Undertaker or play it straight. It's your choice, and I'm down. It's a video game. Why not have fun? Yo, it is so cool being able to do the things you grew up doing in real life, you know, mimicking people's entrances. Now you're doing it with the controller, and the wrestler actually does it in the game. So go ahead, kid, go roll your eyes in the back of your head. Just make sure your mom doesn't come down, because if she sees you doing this, she is definitely gonna think you're possessed. I hadn't even punched anyone yet, and I don't care. 10 out of 10, best game ever. The match starts and is very similar to last year, which isn't a bad thing at all. The Wii exclusive animations are always fun, and I enjoyed the gameplay of SVR 2008. Weapon selection is lit, and I was having a blast. Tables and weapons, doing the 5-knuckle shuffle and the FU, jumping off ladders through tables. It really just felt like SVR on the Wii the way it was supposed to. I didn't feel like I was playing a demo, and there's so many little motion move controls, and I'm gonna be honest, I was playing this, I really felt like I was John Cena. You feel like the wrestler you choose, for better or for worse, and you can have 90% of the fun you would have in SVR on the PS3 or the 360, but now on the Wii, the game just kept blowing me away. Maybe it's because I had low-ass expectations from SVR 08, but I think that's reasonable. I did a TLC match, and you know what, fuck it, let's have 2 tables, 2 ladders, 2 chairs, mayhem to the max, and yo, you know what, you wanna die? Do you wanna do a swanton bomb off the top of the ladder for absolutely no reason? Go for it. I swear, half of these animations are from like Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth. It is so fun. The best part of this game though is it's not like a one-to-one port. There's so many unique things they can only do on the Wii version of this game, so it makes it worth playing. Obviously, since it's the Wii, you can be a total dumbass and jump around and break your back, break your parents' sofa, you know, fine, that's cool, but it's the little things. You can run a Hell in a Cell match and be able to bring in weapons into the ring like a table, a chair, a sledgehammer. Yes, all of this on the Nintendo Wii. You can have tables in a Hell in a Cell match, but that's not it. No. Every match has their own special little quirk. The ladder match has this cool ass camera angle when you do a power bomb off the top of the ladder. The steel cage match is pretty lit with these cool ass camera angles and animations. It's so obvious that they actually spent time and effort making a proper wrestling game for the Wii. It wasn't just some half-assed effort. When you're doing an Extreme Rules match, you can go outside, you can go to the crowd, and there's so many cool little things you can do. So first, if a fan has a sign, you can just go up to them and grab the sign, and it's your choice to do what you want. You can show it off, show everyone like, wow, look at me, I'm Randy Orton, wow. Or if you see a sign that you don't like this ugly broad wanted me to marry her, I should put it in the air, and then you can just rip it apart because Randy Orton is not gonna cuff her. You can still do the normal shenanigans like take a drink from a fan and do this, or take a guitar and boom. But the one thing that blew my mind more than anything else was also in an Extreme Rules match. See, there's this little Easter egg, something that we have never gotten on any other wrestling game or a mainline console game. It's never been on a PS3 or a PS2, and I never ever thought it would be a thing on the Nintendo Wii. So in the match, you go outside the ring and you go to the steel steps. Now it's cool, you can pick them up and use them, haha, fun, you can do that in every game. The thing is, once you remove them, you will see a little baggie under the steel steps. You pick that baggie up and you can take it with you into the ring. You press A, and boys and girls, there are fucking thumbtacks in this game, and your wrestler will just start pouring them out across the ring. Yes, you heard me right, thumbtacks in a WWE game, and they'll be there on the mat, and it's up to you. Either feel free to clap or get clapped, but eventually someone's gonna be rolling around in thumbtacks. Yo man, this is the best wrestling game I've ever played in my life. For real though, I have no words. There is no reason for this game to be this fire and have so much cool little stuff you can do only in this version of the game. There is so much stuff, I'm pretty sure I haven't even discovered half of it, but one really cool thing is after you win a match, they have special post-match options, so you can choose to do whatever you want after you win the match. It's your choice, and this was way back in 2009. So you can be a nice guy, pick up your opponent and just beat him up into your finisher. You can do your stupid little taunt, you can celebrate with the ref, or hell, you can even attack the ref. You can even go outside and get some chairs and just attack, do a DDT or something. And oh, if you're really feeling like a crackhead, yeah, you can casually just grab some chairs and do a coast to coast after the match is over. What the? And the animation is so elite and so smooth, and the fact that you have to swing your controller up to do it just completes it and makes it 10 times better. But just a warning, please don't try to recreate the coast to coast at home, cause it's not a pretty sight. You add in all this cool shit, and plus the fact that yes, they have Road to WrestleMania, they have the full cutscenes, the full experience, everything is here, career mode and everything. Why didn't I know about this game before? Why isn't this game talked about more? Why aren't all these features talked about? This is honestly, legitimately the best way to play Smackdown vs. Raw 2009. I am being honest. I don't care about the graphics on 360 and PS3. I don't care about an Inferno match. This is the best way to play SVR09. The game that I thought was the worst in the series, apparently on the Wii is the best game ever. This is the only way you should play. This should have been the only version released. To simply put it, somehow, some way, I had so much fun playing SVR09 on the Wii at 23 years old. I can't even imagine how much fun I would have had if I was 11 and this was 2009 right now. I would be having the time of my life. Some of you might say I'm overreacting or being extra. Listen, I don't care, okay? I've never really been a fan of SVR09, and playing this, I am such a huge fan of SVR09. I just was not expecting this whatsoever, okay? I thought, yeah, the entrances, I knew about them, it would be kind of cool, but I never thought it would be as deep as it would be. I knew there might have been some special animations like last year. I never thought they'd be as cool as they were. So many features, so many unique things. Like, remember how I said the entrances were legendary? Yeah, well, you can even customize them if you want, and you can get to keep the motion controls. So you can take Big Daddy V and make him do the Melina splits, and you get to control it. What more could you possibly want from a wrestling game? Is it perfect? Hell no, it's not 2K19, it's not Here Comes the Pain. Let's be realistic, okay? It can be really easy at times, but at the end of the day, this is such a fun way to play the game. And yeah, if you play like a dumbass like how I play, this is also an amazing cardio workout you could ever have. Such an underrated game, so much fun. Please go check this out. Go out of your way, get a Wii, they're so cheap. Play this game, you'll have so much fun, I assure you. This game should definitely be talked about more, and who knows, maybe this video might help. Shout out to SVR09 on the Wii. Can we please put some respect on this game? It's your boy Pav. Thank you guys for watching. I am out of here. Happy New Year 2022. We are taking over this year for sure. We got podcasts, we got merch, we got skits, we got so much fun stuff coming out. It's gonna be a legit takeover, and not the NXT type, because this takeover is never gonna die down. And what a way to start, by breaking my back playing SVR09 on the Wii. Once again, thank you for watching. I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you for the next one. Later.